In hopes of avoiding a government shutdown, lawmakers in the House have approved a 6-month spending bill that will fund the government through the end of the year. The measure passed 267 to 151, with most Republicans supporting it and Democrats voting it down. Some experts say that's no surprise.
It's something that's always been with us to some extent, but it's far worse now. There is no common political culture in the United States. We have one half of the population that gets all of its news from MSNBC and listens to certain talking heads on the left, and the other half that watches Fox News and listens to certain talking heads on the right.
The proposed stopgap measure provides nearly $1 trillion in funding, enough to keep government agencies running beyond April of this year when current funding will expire. But the latest voting conflict adds complexity to the fiscal crisis that Washington seems subject to lately. The partisan divide demonstrating to be the biggest threat to sustainable budgeting on the Hill.
They have nothing in common in terms of values or goals. So it's not even a question of coming to the middle or compromising on something. They don't even want to achieve the same things. So what is there to compromise on?
With the government shutdown still a possibility, President Obama is expressing optimism that a fresh round of talks could break the obstacles of the fiscal impasse. Experts say there needs to be a desire for both sides to reach an agreement, but skepticism is becoming a prevailing attitude.
I'm encouraged by the president's outreach. I hope it bears fruit, but I know this, if we never talk to each other, I know exactly what's going to happen. This country is going to fail.
If a government shutdown occurs, not only could the U.S.'s credit rating be downgraded as it has been in the past, but the president would be blamed for his failed leadership and the U.S. economic recovery would all but certainly fall flat. President Obama hosted a dinner at a local restaurant here in Washington, D.C. He invited top lawmakers to work on a resolution. The president then picked up the tab and opposition leaders emerged optimistic. But it's yet to be determined if that initial compromise will translate into congressional votes to fix the budget. Colin Campbell, Press TV, Washington.